Recording is
Thanks, everyone. Thanks. Uh, Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to our pre-match press conference before match against Jamshedpur FC tomorrow. We have head coach Sabir Pasha and Nerijus Valskis with us today. Request you to drop your questions in the comment section and we'll take them up one by one. Request you to introduce your publication. Thank you. Let's get straight to it. Apurva?
Yes, good afternoon, coach. This is Apurva from Rahim India. My question is to you that you have got a point from the last match. So what are the positives you want to take from the match and how do you see the matchup between Jamshedpur FC and Chennaiyin?
Good afternoon. So you can see the last match. Boys really showed character. It is always difficult after receiving 5 goals in the before match and then going down by 2 goals and then coming back. That is what we were lacking, and I think the boys have shown real great character. I think they have to carry that forward in the next match. Again, there is a tough match we are going to face in just 3 days. So it's hard. It's hard on them, but I know they are professionals. They will show character and they will give a real fight when it comes to the next match. And when you ask about Jamshedpur, they are a very good side. They are both good in defense as well as in attack. So we have to lift our game. What we did last match, we have to go little more in percentage. We have to be stronger in defense. We know there are some dangerous players who can harm us, but I think we'll be ready for that.
Thank you, coach. I have just another question for Valskis. Can I go forward?
Yes, please.
Okay. Nirka, you have scored the goal in the last match. We are hoping that you are getting the confidence back. So how do you see the last few matches and what is like to play for the Chennaiyin FC fans?
Hello everyone. Yes, I'm happy with my goal, but not happy with the results. What we take from the last game, but generally I'm feeling much more better. And yes, I think so. Almost all players in this formation feel much more comfortable and they can show the best game. And in these last 3 games, we need to try to fight, to show our energy, to try take how much points possible more. And yes, this is most important thing now.
Thank you, Nirka. Thank you, coach. Best wishes for the next match.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Neha?
Okay. Hi, coach. This is Neha from Deccan Chronicle.
Hello,
So one player who could spoil your evening tomorrow and crush your playoff hopes is Greg Stewart. So have you spoken to your defenders about how to deal with his strengths?
Yeah, ma'am. We have to do that. It's not only Alex. There are many other players who can create problems, and you can see in the matches they have played, they have some good players who can go forward, could do some damage. It's not only him. There are 3-4 more. But I think we have to, basically, if you ask me, we have to defend properly. We have to keep our discipline. I think we have to do a little bit better than what we did in the last match. And I think once we do that, I think everything will fall in line.
I have one for Valskis as well.
Sure, Neha.
Yeah. That was a pretty good game against Odisha FC, even though it was a draw. So how much of a difference have you seen in the past 1 week, considering the better performance you had since the Goa and the sacking of the Van de Beek coach? So what kind of difference have you seen in the club as of now?
No, I can see what already we have different formation, and I see what players more happy in this formation, and this is most important thing for the players. Sometimes need to see what your players have and not to see what you want to play, and this is was most reason I think so. But generally, it's we're feeling better, but it's just left 3 games. We're doing our best, and we hope we can bring more points.
Thank you. Soham?
Yeah. Hi, coach. This is Soham from IFTWC. So, as Nerka mentioned about that formation, you obviously tweaked the formation a bit from what Bosco was doing in the previous games. So, how well do you think the team adapted to this system, and do you think they will do better in the system in the future as well, in not just this season but next season also?
See, it is like what Narka said, it is basically according to the quality of the players, I think. But there was a point in what Bosco was playing because he was thinking more about our defense. Like he was feeling that in order to defend properly, we need that formation. But I think at one point you have to go up. You can't just keep sitting back. So, and in this formation, I think our team feels better and we are playing to the strength of our team. I know there'll be ifs and buts behind, but what we have is have, and we have to go forward with that and give confidence to the players. And I think they showed that. They showed character. There was some problems, but they showed character. They pulled up, and that is what it is. Like you have to be confident in what you have and play the game. That's it. That's all about.
Yeah, and just to follow up, there are obviously just 3 more games to go in the league now. So, how important is it to finish on a high in this league? Because the playoffs are now a very distant possibility. So, how important is it?
See, the players are professionals. They don't want to go in a match just like that. Every match they want to win. That hunger is there. That is what is good in this team. They want to go there, give their best. These boys, but only thing was they were not in their comfortable zone. Now, what I have done is simple, like bring them in their comfortable zone, be more confident and do the thing, and rest will follow in line, which I have said before. And I think the boys are showing great character in the practice sessions and hope they do the same thing in the coming match.
Yeah, and finally, are there any injury updates or any fitness issues for this game? Is everyone available for selection?
Yeah, like Sajid, you know that he's out because of his hamstring. It will be difficult for Sajid to come back. But other than that, I feel everybody is ready to go.
Thanks, coach, and best of luck for the games.
Thank you very much.
Srivatsan?
Good afternoon, Coach and Naka. All the very best for tomorrow's match. Coach, you've been an Indian assistant coach to 5 different head coaches at Chennaiyin. So how would you sum up your first match as interim head coach? How was it on the sidelines, guiding the players? How different was it?
See, it's always like a big responsibility when you manage the players. Like everybody is a good player, everybody is playing at the top. So it's always difficult, but ultimately, there is only 11 who are going to play. Like, so the managing is very important, and I think I try to do my best to keep them all happy, but it's difficult. But we have to go forward with it and keep them in a good atmosphere. And we have been trying that. My supporting staff is also doing this a great job. We are trying to keep them happy. And most importantly is they feel confident and they go and give their best in the game. Rest all will follow. And that is what my belief is. And I think we'll do that.
Hi, Sabir Kirtivasan from the Hindu. Hi. Yeah, Bosco was saying that Indian players are the fulcrum and they need to improve to do well for the ISL to flourish and for the team to flourish. How far you think under Bosco's thing, under your team, the Indians have fared so far?
See, it is always like we have started this ISL just to make the Indian players better. We are bringing this good players from outside like Europe and other things just to show that our players get better. Yes, we lack. We accept that. We don't hide anything. Like Indians have to improve leaps and bounds, but they are learning faster. They are doing better. That is there. But if you come and ask that they should play like what foreigners do, and that is a big task for them. But they are improving. They are learning from the players who are coming, who are showing. And I think they have gone leaps and bounds up. They have been showing character. But the problem was before was like they were not in their comfortable zone. They were not able to do what they normally do. If they could have done better in what the earlier coach wanted, but he needed more time. You needed more time to do that, but we don't have. So it's always better to keep them in the comfortable zone, go along, flow with the river, and I think everything will be in line.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shilaras?
Hello, coach. Hello, Valskis. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. My first question is for the coach. Sabir, you just mentioned that you put the players in the comfortable zone. Can you elaborate on that? Like, what do you mean by comfortable zone? What was going wrong when Bandovic was there? Was he putting too much pressure on the players, or how was it like?
Basically, I want to say you that he was a good coach. So everybody have to understand that. Yes, he has produced results before. That's why we have brought him here. But his confidence in one setup, he needed more time for me, in our knowledge, which he didn't have. He could have done this, what he played, and there was education for the players. But we don't have time. That he needed more time, which he didn't have. And he should also and he didn't want to change because he was comfortable in that he has produced results with those formations before, and he felt that we have to strengthen our defense. Those things were there. So we have to know that he has not done a bad job here. He was okay, but only thing which he lacked, which as players also we were in a comfortable zone. What I mean in a comfortable zone is where they play the best, where you want Narka to play, where you want Ali to play, where you want Toy to play. Toy has been doing a new role, like playing. He was playing in his position, but he has to come little far down.
Mm-hmm.
He has to do a different job, like defending more, and he has to go up. So those parts have been cut into different things. You say, they are doing their job. Like if Ninto has to do 70% of attack, 30% of defense, he's doing that, which is comfortable in. Ali, the same thing. Narka, the same thing. He needs more crosses to finish. And you can see that the last match, there is a cross and Narka was there. That is his strength. So this is what we have to target, and we have been targeting. And I don't say that it was perfect. The match was perfect, but it happened, and we got the result, little bit of result. So we hope to develop on that, and we go forward.
Yeah, thank you, coach. And my next question is for Nerka. Do you agree with the coach? Are you more comfortable in this position and in this current system than the previous one?
No, for me, it's don't have a problem with this and another formation, but it was problem what we too much defending all the team. I feeling like I am not striker, I am like midfielder. And this was the reason why I don't have any chance in 7 first games. And when you're striker, you don't have any chance. How you can score? What you can do? You only defending, and this was bad time for me, for all of us, especially strikers.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Sayantan?
Yes. Hello, I'm Shantan from Sportskida. So, coach, I wanted to ask you that you mentioned Rahim Ali and you deployed him in a different position in the last game. So, how happy were you with his performance?
Yeah, he got the man of the match. Then how more to be happy? Like, he has done well. I think he has a lot potential in him. I think he has been underperforming for me this year, either because of formation, not being in comfort. But I think when a player goes inside, he has to give his best. I think he may be comfortable with me that he will be one more point for him performing, but I think that he can go much higher. The things he has, the quality he has to believe in himself. That belief, I think we have to give him. Once it comes, I think you will see a different Ali.
Coach, I had another question. So Jamshedpur, are one of the most informed sides in the league right now, and they play a different brand of football when compared to Orissa FC, who are more expansive. So how do you approach this game tactically?
See, to elaborate, it will be difficult, but I want to say you again that they are a team who plays direct, and I have lived with Owen Coyle, and he's a very good coach. So they go for the win for 3 points. So we know what they are going to do and how they are going to play. So we are ready for that, and my players are also ready for that. And we have to just execute things what we have been saying on the field. Once we do that, I think everything will be good.
Thank you, coach, and all the very best.
Thank you.
There any more questions for Valskis or coach? Or we can close today. Srivatsan, you have a question for Valskis?
Hello, Nerka. Just wanted to check about your contract situation. Rafael Crivellaro has already extended his contract. He'll be there next season. So have you had any talk with the club on staying beyond this season?
Not yet. We didn't speak. We have contract until the end, and I'm doing my job. But we speak before this when I come here. I told them I will be happy if they offer me, and I want to stay here. I don't want to go somewhere else. I'm happy. I'm happy to back home. You know, I'm feeling comfortable here.
Thank you, Nerka. All the best.
Thank you.
Apurva, if you have one final question, let's do that, and we can close. Yeah.
Yes, coach. I have just a last question about Anirudh Thapa. He had some injury issues in the first few matches, and how do you see his performance? Means, what are your thoughts on him, and how much he can improve to the team's success?
If you ask me that he has been doing this for past so many years for the success of the team wherever he has been. See, if you ask about injuries, there are going to be to every player in ISL. There won't be any player who will be playing without injuries. There'll be here and there, but they have to carry forward. That is where they show their character. That is where the mental strength comes. And I think in that way, if you see Thapa is very strong lad. He has shown his maturity from the day he started playing for Chennaiyin FC. I think he's a leader. That's why we gave him the captaincy. So he's doing his best. He's doing his best in whatever he can. He has a little bit of here and there, but he's carrying forward. He's positive. He is giving that positive energy to the team. I feel he does that same in the next coming match, and he's a professional and he'll do so.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you, coach. Thank you, Valskis. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.